Hey boys, what's going on? Swaggy's here, so hey video, let's get it done today. Actually, video stuff here. Today we'll be checking out a new recent video that somebody wanted me to go ahead and check out, and it is completely blank screen. Yes, I'll be right back. Give me a second here. There we go. Anyways, like I said, somebody by the name of Ethan Still Codes gave me the recommendation for this video itself here. I was like, yeah, sure, of course, let's check it out. So, hey video, let's just get into it. Like I said, link down below. Go check out every day as part of the actual stuff here. They all worked really hard. This is important, but so much time and effort for the actual stuff here. Please go check them out. And there they are. Ethan Still Codes. There you go. Then here are all the links themselves here. I'm going to go ahead and label the actual original stuff here down below. And this video was uploaded by Fazmare. Not sure what that's supposed to mean, but I guess so. Anyway, it says that it came out around 13 hours ago today. What? Came out today? You're lying. I guess so. Without any further ado, let's get on to it. No more distractions. I'm really excited to see how this goes. Like I said, go check it out yourself. Let's get into it. Disclaimer here. Nice disclaimer. Flashing lights, fast movement, some old parts. Oh yeah, they mentioned that some of these parts were really old. I like maybe a few months or years. I'm not sure. One month maybe.
I'm not just a creature, more than a simple feature. I'll stand and waiting until you can't see me.
The problem is that you're alone, no one to keep them away.
Okay. Interesting.
Welcome to the 5 Nights at Freddy experience.
If it's revenge I'm seeking someone to avenge me. Stuck in my own paradox, I wanna set myself free.
There's something hiding in the dark.
Hang from all the lies and die. Swing on to whoever's watching us on the night, so I can take a ride.
Okay. Oh, okay. This card is even getting a bit better there. Some about to just go. Not bad here.
Lure you in and then destroy for making sure no one had seen you. Could be that those are children every time to get to me. That listen then you guys relax. I was just messing with ya. I meant to do no harm.
I'm breaking your mind. Love this one. Ow. Not bad there.
Step into my office, don't bother with the door. Get yourself comfortable, we're gonna be here for another 6 hours. All the kids went home. I'm the night of the garage at the party zone. With a torch in hand, get my feet on display. A view of every room when I see a little
I think a little bit here.
I move quick, hesitate, and I'll probably die.
I better run for my life. I'll never be in one piece. See 95, I've got to let
Not bad so far, actually.
with no time to think of a way to
Gotta go and think. Okay.
mechanical instinct.
Okay. Loving this segment so far. Damn. Okay. Yo, okay.
Tatter colors.
I'll make some noise pots and pans. I'll use my endoskeleton. I'll make
Okay.
it never want to come back again.
Got that there. That's really cool.
getting closer, but you know it's nearly over. Found your blind spot
Okay.
lurking within
Just
sooner
getting to
or
that.
later. We'll get in, careful not to waste your power. You still got to last an hour. I can hear your heart pound heavy. Here we go. I hope you're
No matter what I try, no matter how much I run, the pieces of my body fall onto the ground. Put away, broken down, deactivate. That won't stop us anyway. You won't get out this time, no way.
Okay, not bad there.
And what is that gonna sound?
Tonight we roam, and if they listen
Really
really
close.
they can hear us
Sing our song.
and I can give you back the things you had, but you don't have to do this on your own.
Okay.
Even if you're never coming home, you're not alone. You're not alone. Take it to one behind those children look up inside. Let me set your blaze around the altar to be right. I just want you to know that
Oh, notice.
I just want everyone to know. Now my heart is fine, my pride is worse than my
Bar.
I just wanna put on a show.
Okay.
Every door eventually breaks, every battery fades and drains. Even the tiniest little mistakes can leave behind the messiest stains. We know that we'll be alright, although we didn't survive the night. Through the pain and through the tears, the show goes on for years and years.
Okay.
At us like we're the devil. You really ought to know we're being leveled.
I'll be free to cut the strings, to wipe the
Okay, love this song too.
now we walk in chains.
What we say or do, it's never up to me or you. We smile now and sing and shout. The show is just begun.
I will say a lot of things don't really kind of link up really well, but it's really wrong.
I just want to go, don't want to be alone. Please don't cry or scream out.
A little horror stories just begun.
Okay. Ah, that little thank you, Scott, for the 10th and a half anniversary now. And then here are the participants themselves here. While this is playing, I'm gonna go ahead and just be right back. Give me a second, okay? See you guys in a minute. There we go. Yeah, go ahead and check them out. They work really hard to support them. Please go check them out. Amazing message here. I love it. And I really did. I really did. Hopefully. I'm gonna go ahead and pause right here. So now, after, like I said, just basically kind of, do we have a time for a good review here? I'll give a little bit of a review. So instead, starting off with the actual, second part of the stuff here, just gonna be my general thoughts on the actual stuff here. Starting off with the main facts here of the actual beat itself, these vocals, bitch themselves here, getting very, very briefly into these. Beat stuff here was really well done. I like, well, that's an interesting topic there. For the beat stuff here, it wasn't great for a lot of the segments themselves, but there were a few moments here that were really, really well put together. I liked them, but I just, for a lot of video stuff here, the beat stuff was kind of just iffy and didn't really match too well with the actual vocals themselves here. So I'll just say that for another day. But I said, For the most part here, I'm not gonna lie, I thoroughly enjoyed the actual beat itself here. It was okay for the most part. I think it more or less struggled with the actual segments that they included for certain segments themselves here. It wasn't great. Then going on to the actual, just actual vocal work of themselves here. They were just clips from the original songs themselves there. Overall, I like it. It's really well done. Overall, very, very, very cool. I just feel like they weren't really matched up well with certain segments themselves here, and overall, kind of just didn't flow really well. I'm not gonna lie, that was a big thing I wanted to say. That certain segments didn't flow really well and were really a little more awkward here. But with that being said and done, though, going on to the actual just visuals themselves or lyrics themselves here. Lyrics themselves here, I said very different because of just the actual amount of songs they were including here. But so they got thoroughly good, through a good amount of the actual just original songs themselves here before they kind of cut it off here. Go to the next song. Now though, going on to the actual animation itself, your animation stuff was good so far. Like I said, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad for the most part. There were a lot of really good saves that I really want to go ahead and point out. But aside from that, there were still a lot of segments that were kind of struggling in certain aspects themselves here. And with all that being said and done, going on to the actual deep dive itself. Now, before I get into the deep dive, please go check out the actual original stuff here. Link down below. Go check it out yourself. They worked really hard on this in Series 4. And like I said beforehand, or like they said beforehand, just a lot of these segments themselves were rather old. Maybe a few months old, or maybe if you're, basically more than half a year old. Listen, there's a lot of segments themselves here, which is really old, clips of animations themselves here. So like I said, please go check the actual creators themselves here to see just how much they've improved in their style and of course their, just talent. So and for them, listen, go check them all out. Link down below. Now and for them, before I actually go to the next segment here, go ahead and consider hitting the actual like button. Consider subscribing. Helps us so much with the channel stuff here. Helps me a lot. Please consider doing that. And of course, now though, going on to the actual, actually, few more things actually. First of all, bell icon. Go ahead and consider the actual bell icon as well. It helps you out just in getting those notifications for the future videos. Okay, let me go ahead and try to refocus here. Like I said, bell icon. For if you want to get notifications for any future videos from the channel stuff here, consider hitting the bell icon. That's kind of what it's there for. Of course, comment section down below. Detail your thoughts on it yourself here. Whether you liked it, you hated it, that's really interesting, or you didn't find this video interesting at all, and everyone see anything like this again, leave it all down below in the comments down below. Now, and for though, like I said, also leave your leave a comment down below detailing who is your favorite animator here in the actual stuff here. Like I said, just go ahead and leave it down below in the comments down below. Now, and for though, going on to the actual just one more thing actually. Consider hitting the share button as well here. Like I said, help me out with a ton of the channel and stuff here. And kind of just help so much, just spreading awareness with the channel stuff here. And just spread the name out there as well. Like I said, please consider doing that as well here. Now then, finally, no more yapping. Let's get on to the deep dive itself here. Now, for the deep dive here, what I usually get into, I get more into the actual nitty gritty of the video stuff here. What I liked, what I didn't like, and overall why I didn't like them. So, after them, let's just get down to the actual deep dive stuff here. I don't really have a lot of time here. Unfortunately, I'm kind of getting close. So that was it for you though. Let's get down to it. So, starting off with the actual beat stuff here, the beat stuff was not that bad. Like, I guess it was just more of the actual, lay down or, layup of the actual vocals and beat itself here that weren't mixing well. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this is a rough beginning. Like, listen to this. Well, this is pretty good, like, give it a second here. Like right around here. Hold on, where is it? This is good. This is the actual original stuff and original beat. Like this one. And but like I said, for the most part though, there were a lot of segments that were like this. This one actually flowed pretty well. I'm not gonna lie. Like, listen to this. Like, there's a lot of really good points here in the actual stuff that where I think the beat itself and of course certain vocals go really hard. But for the most part, there's also a lot of statements that just don't mix up well. Like I said, for those beginning statements themselves here, the beat stuff here was struggling and of course was not keeping up the pace with certain vocals themselves here. Whether it was getting ahead of itself or just kind of being more like the vocals themselves are going faster than the actual lyrics themselves. You can keep up with, kind of just leave them in the dust. Like I said, there were certain elements here that didn't mix well at all, but there's a lot of segments that were also kind of mixing well in a strange way that I overall very much enjoyed. But still, I said it's just such an even bag here of both good segments and bad segments that I said just the activity stuff here was okay. It was just okay. None though. Going on to the actual vocals themselves here, the vocals themselves were basically just rips from the actual original songs themselves here. I liked it. I just feel like maybe including certain segments themselves here. Like I said, they didn't really mix well with the actual bit stuff here. As I said, for the most part, it was good, but it could have been a little bit better for certain segments themselves here. And Rock kind of just got a little, they got a little mixed up here. Aside from that though, like I said, vocals themselves are still slap though. I said these are basically just rips from the actual original songs themselves here. No wrong. I love the original songs themselves that they feature on the actual stuff here. They're all really good. Now though, going on to the actual lyrics themselves here, again, it's a mixed bag. A lot of just really different old songs themselves are kind of just put into one bag here and kind of just maybe forced to fuse itself here. So there's a lot of variety in the actual lyrics themselves here from a lot of different songs. But overall, for the most part, it kept a pretty solid structure itself here, if a little finicky at certain times themselves. But now, without any further ado, going on to the actual other main factors here, the actual animation itself here. And now for the animation itself here, it wasn't that bad. I said there's a lot of really good segments that I really want to go ahead and point out, like segments like where it was like right around like this. That's pretty good here. Like Swaggy stuff pretty good here. Also really good. And then there's a few segments where it's like where it was like right around right around here. Listen. Hold on. This isn't bad. And then segments of this right really enjoyed it. Like lighting's pretty good. Models themselves are really well pitched for the most part. Like I said, for the most part itself here, the animation itself here was pretty solid. There are a few segments that could work on their lighting, or for a few certain segments themselves that could work more on their, just animation and flow itself here a little bit more. But for the most part, it's just a little tweaking here and there. Maybe a few, maybe a little bit more time to kind of adjust to certain things, or maybe just to kind of just create that flow for certain like animation bits, like more just like moving the arms, shoulders, and joints, like just realizing it's all one piece of the puzzle. And that maybe like how would I describe it? So, the arm itself here has a lot of joints themselves that kind of just are intermingled, and for certain movements, certain things had to be set. And like I said, I feel like those certain boundaries are sometimes like not utilized well. But aside from that, that's neither here nor there. That's a completely different topic itself. I apologize for that. But said for the most part, though, the actual models themselves were really well pitched and very well utilized for the type itself here. The actual animation lighting itself here was also very good. I said there's a lot of really good segments that use lighting really well, and there's a few that don't really use it at all, and of course, just some that kind of use it a little bad there. But aside from those, really mixed bag here. Everything looks pretty solid so far though, and like I said, just a little tweaking in certain certain settings, or certain like distance, or like maybe like certain brightness itself here, and the animation itself here would have had amazing lighting. The entire itself here, it would have been really good. Aside from it though, going on to the actual animation style itself here, it's varied. It really is. With certain animators a little more experienced, with some that are a little less experienced themselves here, all come together to make an amazing video. That is just a big thank you letter to Scott, to FNAF, and just the community itself here. I can't help but love it. It's really good. And I understand the message for the entirety of the video itself here. It's just all these people enjoy FNAF, and they love the series itself here, and they love the community itself here. That's exactly what their message for the entirety itself here has been. And overall, you can't help but love that. And I love that a lot. With that being said, done, like I said, just the actual, just the animation stuff here, really solid. Could use a few more tweaks, in certain aspects themselves here. But unfortunately, I don't have a lot of time to kind of point out certain specific segments themselves here, unfortunately. So I should leave it at that for now. Without any further though, I might make a comeback to this stuff here at some point. Maybe it's just like a little short here, kind of detailing which parts could have been a little bit, better tweaked. But that's neither here nor there. I'll decide that later on the actual, just maybe like tomorrow. So that, and for now, take care, stay safe. I'll be seeing you boys next video tomorrow. So like I said, leave a link. Check out the link at the bottom of the video stuff here, and go ahead and leave your thoughts on the video stuff here down below in the comments down below. Go ahead and check them out. Go support them. Like the video, subscribe to their channels. They all work really hard and put so much effort into the stuff here. And of course, give me a second, I'll be right back. Anyways, I was saying, yeah, like I said, link down below and card right there. I'm leaving you 2 links for the actual video stuff here. Please go check it out. They work really hard and this is their support. And of course, at the end card right here, brother, one of my videos if you're interested in catching that, so please consider checking that out as well here. And of course, go ahead and consider hitting the actual like button right around there. Consider subscribing, helps us out with the channel stuff here. Helps me out a lot. Please consider doing that. And of course, also go ahead and leave a bell icon. If you want to get a notification for any features from the channel stuff here, bell icon is going to help you get those notifications as soon as you can. And of course, aside from that though, as I was saying beforehand, comment down below you guys' thoughts being on the edge stuff here, whether you loved it, you hated it, it's really interesting, or you didn't find this video interesting at all, and if you want to see anything like this again. And by the way, I'm having a little bit of a burst of energy right now. I don't know why, but like I said, I'm still feeling very sick, and I'm still feeling very, very bad. So like I said, should take some medicine. So like I said, maybe that's why I'm feeling a little bit better. And like I said, going on from that though, yeah, like I said, comment down below, and of course, go ahead and consider hitting the extra share button as well here. Like I said, helping me out so much with the channel stuff. We kind of just spreading awareness for the channel stuff, and of course, maybe just getting awareness for the channel stuff out there. But aside from all that though, just have a great day. Take care of yourself. Stay safe. And like I said, if you want to support the channel in any way possible, I've already laid out those little things that you can do. But if you don't, and you want to just go ahead and go to the actual next video itself here, that's perfectly fine as well here. Like I said, just have a good one. Take care. Stay safe. If you're not feeling well, if you're feeling sick, take plenty of medicine, get plenty of rest, and just ensure your safety. Okay? I'll be seeing you boys in the next video tomorrow. Like I said, so far, take care, stay safe. I'll be seeing you boys tomorrow. Bye bye for now, okay? And yeah, what was your favorite segment of stuff here? Leave it down below in the comments down below. That and for now, see you next time, okay?